Hi, everybody. How are we doing today? It's Sunday again. Sunday, what was I going to say? Sunday fun day. Oh, goodness. Um, Hope you're all having a really good Sunday. Um, got a bunch of different kind of things today. Not so much Christmas, but there's some. There is some. I'm sort of slacking back on that just a little bit because we've had so much in the last couple of sales, and we're going to be doing that um, craft Christmas, all vintage Christmas stuff to make your Christmas crafts with. So I was going to pull up my what do you call it here calendar just so I could let everybody know. I think I've switched things again, um, but there's a reason. So y'all know I have told you I wouldn't be here on what was it, July the 13th for a um, baby shower. So I think what I'm going to do, since I can't have a sale on the 13th, I may have it the Wednesday before. So that'd be July the 9th. And that way I can get all my invoicing done and then don't have to worry about anything until the next Sunday of invoicing. So I will be having it on. It's a Wednesday, and that is. Hi, everybody. I was looking down and wasn't looking up. Sorry. So the 9th, it'll be an evening sale, and it will be. I think we'll start around 7:30, somewhere in there. Just so what it does is it lets everybody get off work, get home if you're still working, and got a little bit of a drive, get something to eat, um, and just relax. It's time, to relax. But let's see. Hello, Maria and Avery and Miss Judy and Robin. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. New glasses. No, I've had these a while. I don't have a bifocal in these, so I thought, well, instead of me keep doing this, so this is a pair I found, and they've got that darker at the top, lighter at the bottom. They're a pair of vintage Cazals. I think it's Cazal. Um, and they're like, I think they're, oh, darn it. I want to say they're handmade in Germany. They're more of a luxury frame that when I had my office that I sold, that had the like the rhinestones all on the sides and everything like that. It's got the side shield thing on it. But I pulled these out and I thought, dang, I'm gonna put those on. And I did, and I can see really good out of them and don't have to worry about that bifocal. My other ones have a bifocal, and if y'all didn't notice, I was always going, up and down because I need new glasses. They're not quite right. Hi, Miss Mary Dugan. Hello, lurkers. That's right, Robin. Come on in and say hi, guys. Yeah, they're expensive, aren't they, Avery? I mean, glasses are just really, really high. I mean, even when I had my office, they were high, but now they're like probably twice as much as they were, when I was selling glasses. And the markup is just absolutely crazy on glasses. Because these eye doctors, because I was one of them. I mean, I'll admit I was one of them, but to keep the frame companies give you suggested retail, and you have to, some of them you would have to price them at their prices. So, but then turn around and I only gave $3 for a frame and I'm pricing it at 100. I just, that's just a little, but yeah. But there's a lot of things like that. Yeah, more, and that's just for the lenses probably. Yeah, I know for me to get a new pair of lenses right now, because my son's an optician, um, and I was asking him prices and everything, and he said, "Well, mom, the kind of lenses that you wear right now, with the because mine turn into sunglasses when you go outside, um, would probably cost me close to $1,000 for pair of glasses." And the lenses were over 600, and then your eye appointment and your frames. Crazy. Transitions, yeah. Did you get transitions? Yeah, but I really rely on them because I drive a lot, and it's really nice just to have your sunglasses, because if I had 2 pair, I would probably, lose my sunglasses and or lay them in my car seat and sit on them, so I look at down the road and know myself, well enough to know what I would probably do. But I mean, and you can still get this frame. It's just a vintage frame and you can't get it from the company anymore, of course, but it's still up there. I think the last time I seen it online, it was 700 some dollars, just the frame. And there's no frame. These are screws, they used to have to mount them. These are screws. So it's like, wow. I'm Mr. Greg. How you doing, guys? Hi, Perry. How y'all doing? Yeah, it is a hard decision. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I really like them. I think my sister D, she may have gifted me these when she had the business, and then I took over. Hopefully I got to say hi to everybody as they came in. I don't remember. Let's see. Do I have a soft filter on? Huh? Does it look different than usual? Oh, I don't do filters. Y'all get the real thing. That's just all there is to it. You get the real thing. No. See if I missed any other hits. Anything else? Maybe I got a lot of makeup on today. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still looking for Joan Rivers sunglasses. I don't even know how to do filters, to be honest with you. And I think if I did, I wouldn't do it, but no. I don't like it when I can't see somebody for, when I'm looking at them. I wanna see what you look like, the real you, not some, because I know some people, they use those filters and it can make their eyes look different. Must be going blind, and Jim too. He mentioned it. Yeah, I don't know. Still got all the wrinkles. Jim, I still got all my wrinkles and my little black eye I'll have forever. Yep. I fell out of a car once. I was intoxicated. Yeah. See, it was sitting still though. Okay. Did I say hi to Susan? Hello, Miss Susan. Well, as usual, we're going to get started, I guess. And as usual, if there's anything that you are here specifically for, let me know, and I'll try to get to it as fast as I can. Now the flatter things like the books and linens are usually closer to the bottom. So, but I will try to get to those as fast as I can. I don't have as many items as you. Well, I do, but I don't. I don't know. There's like, I was trying to think what I had 40, 40, 40 something, 40 something. But hi, Miss Pat. Gotta get my pins lined out here. The flour sacks, yes, those are really pretty. I just picked those up when me and Mom went to a little town down the road to an antique shop. The little boat, yes, that little boat is so cool. When I first found it online, Avery, that little boat, they were asking $150 for that little boat. Now I can't find it online anymore, but I found something sort of like it. Still right around the same price, but it won't be. I won't do it that way. I'd rather somebody have it out there than it's set in a box. You know. Let me see if I can get to those. I will be having more of that kind of stuff too, Robin. If you're interested in feed sack, I've got so much feed sack. I even have it in like scrap pieces that I would say are more like I think the smallest piece I had some that were 2-inch squares, 3-inch squares, and then just they went up from there in different shapes. So, and some of them times it's just that it might be a fourth of a piece of feed sack. But these are really nice ones. I'll do those first for you. Let's see. Can't get used to having different glasses on right now. It's like, okay. So let's go ahead and I'll start with these. Let me get a start in. Whoopsie, dang it! I just messed up my thing here. Just a second, guys. Okay, I didn't have my mouse on in my chat, and I started typing, and it just sort of made everything go crazy. These are going to start out at $12. I know I've been into some antique malls, and they have outrageous prices on their feed sack. I mean, I do understand. I mean, it is old. It is something you can't get anymore. You can't even buy this quality of fabric anymore. Oh, I meant to bring my yardstick over here because I forgot to measure these beforehand. But it's got the little boy. Let's see if I can give you one of those close up. It's got the little guy and girl there on it. It's got the red background, which is very much sought after. A red background, green backgrounds are. And the big flowers. Here's a pin. I'm going to lay this pin next to it so you can sort of see. This is just a regular Bic pin. So it gives you maybe a size of the figures, you know. And the flowers. It's a nice piece. It is. Let me try and measure this for you. If I can. It looks like it's about 40 inches. by, it's probably right around, like feed sack size can go anywhere from 36 by 36 to 40 by 44 or something like that is sometimes what they are. This one is 36 by 40. So that is the one with the red and the people on it. Really pretty colors on that one. And then the other one, isn't that a lovely print? It is just really nice. The other one is this print here. Now it's got a really pretty blue with your sort of, I don't know, that sort of, what would you call that? A burgundy vine on it. Now it seems to be a little bigger than the other one. No major stains on either one of them at all. Let's see. I did not see, any holes. The only holes, of course, is right above. Usually, if you find them, feed sack, there's going to be a few little holes right, like right above the top here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, like right here. And that's where they took the string out. So that's what I found there. And this one is measuring right about a 44 by, it's bigger than the other one. 44 by 34. No major that I could see staining wise. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this cleaner. It's called Wink, WHINK. It's in your, be more like where your chemicals are to like clean your bathroom or different things. If you find them with rust, this one has a little bitty place. It's along the edge. It's right along the edge, right there. And that's the only thing I see on it. Yeah, these would make some great pillows. Really great pillows. So this is the 34 by 44. Hi, Jennifer Miller. It's a full feed sack. And this one here is, what was this one? A 36 by 40. Yeah. And it is also a full feed sack. They have just been opened. They have the salvage edges. They're very, very nice. I am going to get my last call. So if you are not in one in, right now I've got 3 people in on these. That's all I can tell so far. Better get in now. Anywhere from a 36 by 36 to 36 or 34 or 34 by 44, like these are sort of average sizes. Yeah. On these. The last call went in. Hi, Miss Carol Bloom. How are you? Hi, Miss Robin Boyd. So these are the 2. This is choice. You can take either the white, blue, or the red, multicolored with the little peoples dancing on it and the flowers, just whichever. I looked up some feed sacks that I have. I have some other ones, and they're selling. Now, I do have 2 that I'm keeping, of course, but they sell for over $200 a piece. So snazzy glasses. They don't have my bifocal in them, and I found a pair that didn't have a bifocal in them. And I thought, instead of fighting that bifocal today, maybe I'll just do this. Perry says out. This one here, I really like this one here. I love the blue and white. I like to have a wallpaper like that. Just think of a wallpaper like that in your kitchen. That'd be pretty. I like the big designed wallpapers and stuff, you know, a lot of color. I like patterns. And Jennifer is out. Let me go back up. Let me make sure I am still looking. I think everybody has set out except for now Carol set out Robin. And I thought there was one other person, but let me check and make sure. Scroll back up here. Robin is at 26. Carol set out. Let me make sure. Perry. Jennifer set out and Perry set out. Okay, so Robin, I do believe you are. I'm going to mark it sold. And then, Robin, I just need to know whether you want, the way I got them wrote down is red and white. I'm just doing by the backgrounds. So do you want the white background one? The blue and white, please. Really, I do like that one. Yeah. Just imagine that in, I don't know, I just imagine that in my kitchen. I really like it. Let's see. And then the next person, it was Carol. Would you like the red one at your, I think you're next. Let me make sure. Let me make 100% sure here. Yes, at 23. Would you like the red one? And she says, yes, please. Yeah, I like the little people on it. And congratulations, both of you. And thank you very much. And thanks everyone else for bidding. I appreciate it. I hear those heavy little feet going upstairs. The boy can't, I'm telling you, the boy cannot walk anywhere. It's hilarious. He'll slow down one day. I don't know when that's going to be, but he will. What pillow? What pillow are you making, Robin? Oh, is that what you're going to do with it? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see what y'all. I love getting pictures, guys, of what y'all do with the stuff you get from me. You know, I just think it's exciting. I really like it. And I'm going to be bringing feed sack periodically, you know, to every sale. She's like, Carol's like, I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't thought about it. I love it. So there'll be more. I've got probably, like I said, I've got scrap pieces I'll be bringing, and I'll probably put those like in a little stack, and it'll be all of it for so much. I used to sell it online a long time ago, and I would sell it by so many pieces, you know, and weigh it like every half a pound or something like that. And I mean, half a pound of feed sack is quite a few pieces. So, and it always sold right around, it was sold right around $30 or something like that. But All right, but the next piece, pill. Oh, yeah. I will. I've got a lot of it. I mean, a lot of it. I even have like 70s fabrics, scrap 70 fabrics. And I have vintage quilt blocks and all that kind of stuff. And when I say vintage, I'm talking, like 1930s. Um, and I even got some that's even older than that. I it's the, oh, what do they call it? Heart spun or heart, I can't think what they sort of categorize it into. Um, but it's some really pretty pieces. Now, this next piece I'm going to show you is a made in England. It's an Avon tin, from 1981, but I thought it was so cool. I picked it up and, everybody, homespun. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. I think that's exactly the word I was looking for. Homespun. Some really pretty pieces. So this little tin, it's a different kind of shape. See the shape of it? This one is from it says it on the bottom, 1981. And it just has some really cute, like, Christmassy scenes all the way around. It's in really good condition. I thought it was really super cute. You take the lid off, put a Christmas arrangement in it, stick the little lid back up onto the front of it because it has a little design and everything with the little pie. It looks like a little pie dish there and some cinnamons and holly and lattice work. I just think they're really cute when you do them up and you put a design or put them stuff in them and then put a display in them. I'm going to start this one out at $7. It is 5 inches tall and it is about 3.5 inches wide. You keep tea in it? Yes, and the lid fits on there really good and tight. I mean, you can't get it off. You can get it off, but yeah, it does fit on there good and tight for tea because you want it to fit really good when you put tea in it. But I just thought it was a cute little tin from the 80s, early 80s, and 81. Yeah, and it is really clean, great condition. I just picked up a new tea, passion fruit tea, and it's for cold brew. And I just feel like a container I got like juice in or something, and fill it with water, put my tea bags down in there, tie all the strings together and leave it out the top and screw the lid back on and just let it set in the refrigerator and the next day I have tea. So this one is $7. If anyone is interested. So it's just a really cute Christmassy tin. You could fill it with cookies, fill it with candy, give it as a gift. It's just a great little piece. Pop some little bit of tea in there, and give it as a gift as well. So if you don't have anyone interested in it, I am going to set it to the side. We'll come back to it. Let's see what is next. I just want to sort of read and make sure I haven't missed anything. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do these. I have 2 sets of these. I think I have my little thing here I was going to show them on. Let me get them set up here for you. And let's get rid of that. these are going to start out at, whoops, not $100. These are going to start out at $12. Now I made these. You're going to get all that I put on here. There are 6 in total. These measure right around an inch. And these are just little mushroom ornaments. And I have 2 sets of these. Just trying to do it where you could see them all. And they're all different shapes of mushrooms. I think there's two of each shape, different colored. So there they are. These are about an inch, maybe inch, a little bit. Some of them are just a wee bit taller, but these are great. Oh, just to stick on your tree. Yeah, this one's like 1.25 inches. The one that's a little more pointed. And I painted these. They are sealed. Mean you could wipe them off with a damp cloth, and I wouldn't submerge them in water and leave them sitting in there, but you could take a damp cloth and wipe them off when you need it. And be great on a small little Christmas tree, or just, string them and hang them in your window, or just anything. There's just so many different things I could come up with for little pieces like this to do. But it is a little set of 6, 2 red, 2 mustard yellow, and 2 blue, like a robin egg blue color on those. And I do have 2 sets if anyone is interested in those. Now I gotta get them back off this piece. They're just really cute. They're just some little wooden mushrooms that I'd purchased. I purchased 3 different little things of them so I could do up the 3 different styles. Hi, Gail. Oh, it's for all of them. You get 6 of them. I have 2 sets of 6. So in your set, you would get, like 6. So Gail's at 12. I am going to get my last call typed in here. So last call is in, and oh, Jude popped in there at 13. The tallest one I think is about 1.25 inches. And then I hand turned or made every one of these little hooks and put a hole in the top of them, and put all of them with these little hooks, little eyes in the top, so you could hang them. If you don't want those in there, you could pull them out and just dab a little paint back on the hole and shut them up. And Gail said out, and I will say sold. So Jude, oh, I had somebody else pop in. Let me make sure they didn't get, let me see, because if she's above, then I have to reopen. Let me check and see. No, she's not above the last call even. Okay, so Jude, you want both sets? Okay. And let me put this in here like this. So just move them over. They were really fun to paint. And this. So there they are, both little sets in that box. I'm sorry, Maria, you were a little behind there, but Jude took both sets. Let me find them on my list. There they are. You got those at 13, yes. Do what? I don't. See. A necklace of Smurfs. Oh, that's okay. I do have a couple more of the wooden sets of mushrooms like that. Just don't have them painted. So there'll be a couple more sets coming. Happy official summer, everyone. Is that today? I know I pulled the glasses out for a reason. Oh, yesterday. Oh, the 21st. I got married once on the 21st, many years ago, back in the 80s. All right, so we got those. Summer begins on the 20th. Oh, dang it. Summer solstice. All I know is here, it has been so hot, even at night. It's just been it's been a good breeze, but it's just been a hot breeze. So I've just been staying home. I guess I can't do that. Let's see, y'all want to do, what do you want to do next? The heat is real. Exactly. I'm going to do the Annalees next. If anyone is interested in those, I will be doing those next. It'll be a choice on them, and you can take high bid. Just takes whatever they want of them. See, I said I had like 40 some items, but some of them I put together in as choice, so they don't take quite as long. And as usual, we're going to start them at $20. Let me get them all over here. Come here, turkey. So, oh, look at this turkey. Look at this turkey. This turkey, he's got a football under his wing right there. He's playing football. He's got his helmet on. He is a funny turkey, but that's what them guys do a lot at Thanksgiving, is they watch football. So they did him up just right. I was trying to see if there's a tag on him, and I am not seeing a tag on him. But y'all know how they had him up underneath their little shirts and stuff. It could be in there, and I'm not seeing it. But I'd say he's from 2000s and something. We'll see if we can get a date on him. I meant to do that too. Goodness gracious. I just can't get my shit together. And then we have the little pixie guy here. He's got his little scarf. He's all in white. Hate to look up your dress, but I'm going to. I can't find his tag either. I feel it, but I can't see it. He is from 2020. So he's not very old, but he's a cutie patootie. He looks like he's got like a little blonde hair. Little blonde hairs going on there. Little green gloves. He's got the little balls on his, and he does stand up. freely. So that's him. And he is, depending on his hat, let's see, he's about, himself, he's about 8.5 inches. With his hat, he's over 11. So Jack Frost, there you go. So he's about 8.5 inches from here, but if you count this hat sticking up, he's about 11. And then this one here is an old one. This one here is from 1965, and it's the little mouse. And it is the little Christmas mouse holding the little, like, I don't know, what would you call that? I can't even say it. Topinary. I can never say that word. 1965, but it's a little ball of greenery and some little berries and stuff. He's a cutie patootie. And this is like it doesn't have a and I've looked these up. They don't have balls on them. They're just like a little, more like a scarf. Because look, it's got a little tie over here that comes around, and then it just stays sort of raw edged fabric, and it's just the way they were done. And then there's this one, 1965, and then there, what we're calling Jack Frost, is 2020. And I guess we could do a search of this one and see if we can figure out a date on it. I don't know. Oh, shoot. My phone don't want to recognize my face. It must be the glasses. And then we'll be able to tell you a little bit more. Oh, back here, Sam. Back here. There, like that. See if that helps. It says 2013 10-inch touchdown turkey. And it looks like he's listed around 35. There's 30, 28, 37. He's all over the place. Yep. On him. 2016 too. I know they did some of them more than once, but they might have did some things. Sometimes it's a smidge different. He might have a different helmet color on. He might have a different colored football or something. But let me get last call. Last call is going in. So it is a choice between the football turkey, Jack Frost the pixie, and the 1965 Christmas mouse. And I don't know who I'm with. Okay, there's my start. Greg and Carol. Carol said out. Oh, let's just go ahead and do salt then. And then Greg, I just need to know which one are ones you want. Turkey, pixie, or mouse? Turkey, pixie. And then Carol, he's not taking, let's see, turkey, pixie. Yeah, he's not taking the mouse. So are you interested in the mouse? For your 21. Mouse, please. Yep. That's probably the one you wanted, wasn't it, Carol? It's always nice when it works out that way. So congratulations to both of you. Woo-hoo. Y'all, look how long my hair has gotten. I cannot believe it. It has grown so much in the last just few months. I don't know what I've done different. I don't know what I've changed. I don't know what I'm eating. I don't know what's going on. But my hair has gotten like really, really long. I don't know what's happened, but it has grown, I'd say probably 6, 7 inches. I mean, just that much. So it's gonna be so much fun when I get this permed. I'm gonna have big curly hair like I always used to wear. But I haven't had a perm in a long, long, long time. Less stress, you think? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, it's shot up and just my hair just started growing like crazy. I think this might be the longest I've had my hair ever. I as I'm sitting here and I'm pretty straight, it reaches all the way down to my lap, which surprises me, you know. Now, let's see what's next. I'm going to show the beaded fruit. I think I had this on once before, but it's been a while. Been quite a while. I was trying to think. Looking up here, see how many pieces there is. Okay. I think there's 7 pieces, I think, guys. No, this is just normal. I just blowed it dry. I didn't use a straightener or anything like that on it. So it's going to be all the pieces, and beaded fruit, guys, has really went. I mean, I guess everything has just really went crazy. You know, I mean, back in May, there was a piece that sold online of the beaded fruit. Now it's a pineapple, and it sold for over $100, just the pineapple. And it wasn't like it was a huge, big piece, but you know, it was a pineapple. But that was the reason, because it was a pineapple. So we have a pear. Yes, yeah, everything is. Let's see. We're gonna give this a start price. There you go. So you get the pear. Now the pear, I'm gonna give you sizes of it too. The pear is 4 inches tall. It's a good size. All the beading and everything is there. It's all done really nicely. You can even see where like the piece inside they did it too. No, this is for the whole set. So it's got that darker place on it, so it sort of gives it real look, you know. I just bought 2 pairs at the store, and my goodness, they were high. And then you got the orange. I always say orange, and I always get told there's no CH in orange, but there is in my world. This one is about 3.5, 4 inches. And these are absolutely beautiful pieces, all done really nice. Here is a plum. It's a really cute little piece as well. Now, some of the little, what do you call it, leaves are loose. I left them that way. I mean, I guess you could glue them in tighter if you wanted them, but they're in there. And I think it's just where somebody, you know, when they made these, they just stuck a little piece of leaf in there. a lemon. The lemon is about 3 inches, and with the stem, it's 4. I thought they were really cute. Apple. The apple don't have a stem. Size-wise, they're like that. Looks like it's about 3 or so inches there on that one. Oops, apple, you stay up there. Right there. And then look at this one. This one is a pear. Or, I mean, a peach. And you're getting all of these. This is for all of them. So that's 6 right there, the peach. And then, hello, it's a banana. Yeah, yeah. And I like how, like, I'm not really sure what it's stuck into. Probably some kind of a styrofoam or something, I'd say, but or something, I don't know. But it's like or me, I don't know. I don't know what it's stuck into, but it's like you can see that it has all the, you know, what do you call it? Like imperfections, and like the little places and lights and darks and different colors that goes around it. It looks really cool. Gonna get my last call put in. Whoops. For some reason there was a Q in my last call here. And last call is in. The banana is like 8 inches. So you get all of them. Yeah, it is a really neat little set. And all of the beading is great, on them. I just love that pear. I mean, they just got that down pat. They just got it. Looks like Jennifer said out. So Avery and Maria. Hi, Matt. Robin with a Y. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. And then you have the orange. And Avery, are you still in, hun, or are you out? And then I love the lemon. I mean, just they're really lifelike, which is really pretty cool. So we will mark this sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Ruby red lips. Yes. Congratulations, Miss Maria. That song just came to my head again. Something about Maria. I can't think of it now, but I sort of got the tune in my head. So congratulations. They're just really, really neat pieces. I set them right down here. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you very much. Gotta get that wrote down. Never be sorry to win something, right? Miss Potts has arrived. Did you bring Chip? No. Oh my goodness. Now, this is the dish I had that's setting in. I didn't buy them together, so y'all know how I do it. If I don't buy them together, I sell them separate. This one I've actually had for, gosh dang, I didn't even wipe that top of that out. Let me do that real quick. I've had this one forever. I had this dish for I don't know how long, for quite a while. It is made in Japan, It is a two-piece dish. I mean, it's all together, but there's the little strawberries on the bottom there. But it's one that has been they were made separate, I guess, and then they were joined together. And holy macaroni. And look how pretty that is. Really, really cute dish. Let me get a start in on this one. I use this a lot in my cabinet as a riser, just to put things in, display things in. I had this one when I lived in my apartment in Bevere. I had this one at the top of my cabinet. How come that's not going? There it went. Hi, Miss Daisy. I just finished making rice vila. Oh, that sounds yummy. So I was trying to see if it had a signature. I mean, it's made in Japan. I mean, I can see the brush strokes, and this is not what they would call, what is it, transferware? No, it is not transferware. It is all hand painted. I don't know if you'll be able to see the brush strokes and stuff. I'll try to get a glare on it a little bit for you so you can see that. These are all, this is hand painted. Even the little berries down at the bottom there. All hand painted. Really, it's really a neat piece. Both pieces are marked made in Japan. Made in Japan. Looks like there's. Never be surprised if you find one of my hairs on something, because yeah. Apparently, when you get longer hair, it likes to fall out. Sometimes. So we got grapes and strawberries. Looks like a big, I don't know, what would you call it, a big plum or apple or something. Just really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. Let me give you some measurements on it. I'm with Avery at 15. Oh, Crazy Daisy's in the house. Yeah, that's all really good, the gilding and everything. Took that woman shopping. What day was it? What day? What day did we go shopping? I can't remember. Oh, excuse me, I couldn't catch my breath there for a minute. Happens. It's about 4 inches tall, Avery, and everyone. And width-wise, it is about 7.5 inches. At the Thursday, I think, is when we went, and we went to an antique store, and then we went clothes shopping and all that kind of jazz. Thursday, yeah. I thought it was that. I can see chocolate-covered strawberries on this. Yes. I'm going to get my last call put in. I'm with Avery at 15. It's like a shallow, it's like a soup bowl. But now, it's got the reticulated areas around the side, the cutouts, which are all really good. But it's I don't know, I would say it's probably a good inch below that. It has a good swoop to it, Just a really pretty dish. The last call is in, and we will mark that sold to Mrs. Avery for 15. Congratulations. Oh, shoot. That just tickles me to do that every time I do it. I don't know why. It don't sound good, but I don't know why. It just does. This may fill your box, Avery. Oh, it's a beautiful piece. It really is. Set that right in there. Oh, thank you, Maria. Music makes things cheerful. Not when you sing like me. It makes you want to put your fingers in your ears. But I still like doing it. Sort of kind. Now, let's see. Next, look at this blue bunny. Y'all know who I thought of when I bought this blue bunny. Look at that. Look how big this blue bunny is. It's got the pink eyes in it. And it looks like it's got a little piece of, that's string on it. Look how cute he is. Time to turn the jukebox on. We always, what's up? Let's start singing around here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Maria. Blue bunny ice cream. Isn't he cute? I mean, he's a big boy. He is so cute. I can just see him sitting by a basket. That's why I had to pick him up. Let's give a start on him, and I'll tell you, get you a size measurement on him. He is really, really cool. I mean, like really, really stinking cool. He measures 7.5 inches tall. I think in the video, I thought he measured right around 7 inches. Now he is a bank. He does have his stopper. And I don't think the stopper is original to him. I don't think, but maybe it is. It does say made in China. But I think he's an older piece. He just looks really, really good. He's flocked. Blue bunny ice cream. Yeah. I thought of Imp, you know. I thought of Imp when I seen him. Because she always loved the bunnies. She still loves the bunnies. My singing resembles an orchestra. Oh, gosh darn. Yeah, she would. Absolutely an Imp piece. I just think she would absolutely love this little guy. Really lightweight, not heavy at all. Just really, I mean, I just thought he was cute. You could do him all up with some little flowers and everything cascading down. And you could do a lot with him, have him set out during the spring and then use him again at Easter as well. So far I've had what? Let's see. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. We just did everything this week. We just said, we're just doing it all. What? And set him to the side. Let me write him with a little mark beside him. And I'm going to set him right there. You're going to sit right there by that little 10. All right, we will move on to the next item. And now, guys, if you're wanting to see something before I get to it, just go ahead and type it in. And if you do it in capital letters, I see it easier. But just type it in if there's something that you want to see. Doesn't mean you have to purchase it. Just means you want to see it. A little closer. Little closer. The little boat. The little boat. Where'd you go, you little boat? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at this little boat. This is No, I haven't did the towels yet. I can do them after I do this boat, though. This is a little tin boat. It's got a little flag on the back. It's missing a little bit of paint, here and there, but this is from the 1930s. Now it does stand like this. When you set it down, it will, because they have made it with this little circle on the bottom that helps it to stand flat when it's on a flat surface. And then look at the little, I think it's like a little coal of stove, and that looks like a little pipe that comes up in the smoke that comes out of it. Still got a lot of detail to it. This little boat is going, let me find it on my paper because I know I wrote it down. Like I said, they're about $150, and it's not very big, but it's the old tin toys. But I've had it for quite a while. It is about three and a quarter, somewhere right in there, from the back little, what do you call that, little rudder to the little hook here in front. And height wise, you're looking at right around 2 inches to the top of the little, I think it's 2 inches. Let me see. No, 1 3/4 inches to the top of the little flag. So you're back, you're okay? Okay. This one is going to start out at $18. I know I've had it a really long time, and it's probably worth I know it's worth way more than that, but it's just been sitting in a box. And if somebody can enjoy it, I just soon, have it like that, then it just set in a box. Just a really cute piece. You could even make it an ornament, because look, it's got a little hook on it right there. You could turn it into an ornament. Don't rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Don't rock the boat. The boat, baby, rock the boat. Now you got me singing, Pat. Love that tune. Let me find Tin Boat. We'll write that one down. No interest there. Oh, Carol Blue. Looks like I have Carol. I have two Carols. Carol Bloom at 18. I remembered. And Carol, I never can say your last name. I hate to say someone's name. I'm just not good with pronunciation. Is that Prin? We'll call you Carol number 2. Carol P. Like Greg said, Carol P. I say that because I used to have a last name that was 9 letters long, and I got it when I was 6. And I kid you not, people still can't pronounce it. And it was pretty easy. It was well, after I'm used to it now, so yeah, it's pretty easy. But it was Warmbrot, and German last name, and it is just spelled basically the way you say it. Warm, WARM, bro, BRODT, Warmbrot. And I had a hard time with that. I would get called Warm Brat, or just you name it, everything. Gonna put the last call in. Should be popping up there. There it went. So I am at 21 with Miss Carol Bloom. And Carol P came back in at 24. on the little tin boat. I wish I could tell you a maker or any marking, or I've looked at it every different direction I possibly can. And I just don't see anything on it. Carol's in at 25. Carol Bloom is in at 25. Carol P's at 27. And Carol Bloom says out. And we are going to say sold to Carol P. And that was for 27. Congratulations. And thank you very much. And welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will leave that right there. Oh, goodness. My foot itches. My foot itches. Let me see if I can get those towels. Yes, ma'am, I can. Scooch these down. Did y'all see in the preview where I had set those butterflies on that fruit? I thought that was so cute. And, to do any of your brooches that way, sticking them in, with maybe some fake flowers, even so some of your big, fancy flowered ones, just stuck on a pillow, just different things. So next are these. Now these are new old stock. I do have 2 of them. Nothing dries like linen. Can't wait. That sounds good. So there are 2 of them. They are identical. I had the size wrote down, but I forgot to bring the paper with me. 16 by, oops. Let's try this again. Turn the pen around. This is where they're going to start at. This is each. And so there's 16 by 28. And he's on both sides. So he would be like if you hung him over, say like the thing in your stove or a handle, he's on both sides. Very nice piece. These are older ones, still have the tags, Persian prints, all pure linen. I love the Eiffel Tower in the middle. Paris. And then this is the other one. They're in basically same condition. Both of them have tags, everything like that. They're really in good shape. Maria's at 8. 11 and Gail, 12 for Maria. Gonna get last call put in there. So last call's getting ready to go in. And this is each. So last call just went in. Gail says out. And sold. And then Maria, I just need to know if you want 1 or 2. Yes, I agree. I do agree with you, Avery, on that one. I think their linens are just I look at it like, okay, you say you set a plant or a centerpiece on a table, and you just set it on the table and with nothing under it, And now you take and you put a towel or a doily or something. It just makes it that much. It just gives it something, And then I just need to know from Maria whether you want 1 or 2 Santa towels. You got them at 12. 12, just 1. So, Gail, do you want one at 11? Okay, so I'll put you down for the other one. And then we'll just lay these right there like that. So, congratulations to you both, Maria and Gail. And while we're on linens, I'm just going to go ahead and do this piece here. Guys, this piece here is out of this world. I mean, it has a place on it that it can be fixed. I just think I'd leave it alone. I mean, I don't think I just think I'd leave it alone because really you don't see it. I mean, it's not that big a deal to me anyway, but it is this runner. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the stitch work on that. We'll talk about doing some double stitching on that. Look at that. And it's just so, so pretty. Now, right here is what we're talking about, right here in the corner where the linen is coming away from the edges. And then I just may have seen another place doing that. Maybe. Let me see. Oh no, that's just the, how you sometimes you have those places in the linens a little thicker in some places. But yeah, so it does have that on the edges. Just be aware of that. There again, if you don't like that, then you could just use this as a pattern. Just lay it down on a piece of linen, cut it out, and restitch it back in to the piece. I'm going to give you approximate measurements here. You're looking at around 40 inches long and about 13 inches wide. Did I put a start in? No, I did not. And this one is going to start out at $16. It is absolutely amazing. I would personally just leave that those places and just I just don't think that bothers me because of everything else that's got going on with it. I mean, even if you just wanted to use this on something else, this would be great on a pillow sham or pillowcase, around the edges as well. It is not a continuous. It's continuous until it gets around to a corner, and then it has been sewn together here in the corners, which is how they did it a lot to make that corner mitered. But very, 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 very pretty. You can leave it all year long, yeah. Gonna get my last call together, 13 by 40. So it does have really nice length and width to it. Would look beautiful on a dresser, even if it went across and hung over the edges a little bit on both sides, where that lace hung down over the edge of a dresser would be pretty. Very pretty. All starched, ready to go, nice and clean, no stains. Last call went in. And we'll mark it sold to Miss Carol for $16. That's an excellent purchase on that piece. And congratulations. And thank you very much. Let's see, what are we going to go to next? Looks like, go back up here to the top of my list. Trying to think if anybody asked for anything else. I don't think so. So I'm going to go ahead and go right to this piece because it's next on my list. Now this piece is not marked. It does come with this little spoon. Look at that little spoon. Really cute little spoon. The little spoon says stainless Japan on the back of it. And I think the dish is also Japan. The little anthropomorphic face and the little lid there. And she's got a little bird on her hat. This is like a little jam jar, sugar dish, however you want it to use it. It is a nice little size. It could be left out on your counter or table. You could even use it if you have a coffee station set up. You could put sugar cubes in it or tea bags or just however you want to do it. You just do it. It's about looks like right around 5 inches, maybe 5 1/4 tall. Really, really neat piece. She's sort of side-eyeing it there. She's got her ears. This is the inside of the lid. No chips or cracks there. Like I said, this little spoon, it is marked on the back here, stainless Japan. And she's going to start out at 18. Really neat piece. Nice and clean all the way around. Looks really good. I don't see any chips or cracks or anything like that. Just a really fun piece, guys. I mean, just a really, really fun piece. And it comes with a little spoon as well. I know when I got her at one point, I had looked her up, but I didn't. I don't know what she's doing now because I didn't look her up again. But I know back then when I got her and looked it up, she was 30-something. I don't know where she's at now. With the way things are today, who knows? She could be way up there. And I have no idea. Her width here across the saucered bottom looks about 4 3/4 inches on that. She's a nice sized little piece. She's a cute one. Little anthropomorphic. And her nose, it is it's not just paint. I mean, her nose really does stick out. I mean, her eyes and stuff are flat, painted, but her nose, she does have a little definition there, I guess you'd call it. And then the little bird on the handle. And I will set her to the side right over here, right over there. And let me make sure I get that marked. It always helps if I mark things and I know what I sold and didn't. Next up, oh my gosh, this jar. First of all, this jar, I love the jar. I love the shape of the jar. And then look at the lid on top with the flowers and everything. Now that's all part of the lid. It's not a transfer or anything like that. That's actually on the lid. Now I don't know how old the jar is or anything like that. I think I've seen lids all done up like this, like at Repops or something like that, but I still think it's pretty cool. Inside of it, even cooler. Look at these old buttons that I've put inside here. A lot of these old buttons are what do you call them? Tight top buttons. This jar's going to start at $25 because it's got some really, really cool old buttons in it. Everything from I'd say probably your 20s, and really nice celluloids. The tight tops are metal bases with the celluloid tops. Um, and then it's got a few mother of pearls. Look at this one here. Look at that neat button. That one's in there. But like this tight top, it is a domed button with the celluloid and metal. Just really, really neat. And then I even threw in like the big oval. Also another tight top with that celluloid center. These two buttons that I showed you alone are worth more than the $25. Um, and then these two here, if I can get them out, these are also your tight top, the green. And there's probably more than one of these green ones in there, I think. And then I think this might be the only peachy red colored one. It's really cool. And then there's a couple of your like flower top buttons in the yellow. This metal one here with the 4 clover top on it with the celluloid center. And there's a miniature one that would, about the size of the center of that. And then I love this one too. I love buttons, guys. I can't help it. Look at that one. It's a domed button. These bigger buttons, I would say they were probably like your big cape buttons, where they wore the capes and things. So they're pretty old. And then that big one, there's also a smaller one that matches it. So this is the jar. And then there's, like I said, there's still a lot more in there. There's some of your, like here's a mother of pearl, large mother of pearl button. And I think there's 3 or 4 of those in there. I can't remember. Oh, here's another size. There's another one of those. Oh, this one's cool. Now this one here, really cool button. Little crusty, rusty, some of them, but I don't know. That to me, that makes them even cooler. I'm gonna try to stick those back all in there. So those are some of them I just showed you that are in the jar. And then I always lay a little piece of that right on top so the buttons don't touch the top of the lid. So this is your jar of buttons. I'm not sure how many buttons are in there, but I'd say close to probably 50 or 60 buttons are in here. And if I don't have any interest in the jar of buttons, I write that down. And do that. Excuse me. Let's do this before it gets away from me. Okay, so this is a miniature. It's a little one. I think I said it was 5 inches. Yep, 5 inches tall. It is sort of gold and silver, both. Tree topper, mercury glass. Very, very nice piece. And it is going to start at $14 for this piece. I don't see the mini ones very often, the little miniature mercury glass ones. I do not have the original box. I wish I had the original box this went into. But it's a very, very nice piece. I would say it's probably German. If I had to guess at it, because it does give me that Germany vibe, you know, the ones that are the German ones. It looks a lot like them. Really nice, nice piece. Gotta find it on my list here. Should be over here somewhere. Gonna get my last call typed in. I'm with Carol at 14. Now this is the miniature mercury glass tree topper. Give it a second here. If no one else comes in, Carol, it's yours. We'll just give it a second here. It's got that gold glitter and everything on it. Looks like it's like dripping down, melting down. Last call went in. And we're going to mark that sold to Carol. Congratulations, Miss Carol. You are so welcome. I'm going to lay that right over here, I think, Carol, because I don't want to accidentally smash it. That's one of my fears, is smashing things like that. I don't want to do that. Okay. This here is a box. Let's turn it around, Sam. It'll work better that way. Yeah, a box of some miniature mercury glass ornaments. And these are going to be $16. Now, let me open the box here. There's red, there's green, there's blue, gold. Looks like there's silver, pink in there. They all have this little like cap on the top of them that say Japan on them. Really neat. Now I did have to fix the top. The top, it's the what do you call it? Cellophane was missing. So it had just popped out, I guess. And so I put a new piece of cellophane in it. And you know, and sort of tweaked the box up because it had split here and down here. And I got it all put back. Everything looks excellent. Look at this. And I want to see if you can see the word Japan there. I don't know if you can or not, but these are like little 1-inch, like 1-inch balls, mercury glass balls. There are, looks like there's 12 in the package. 1 dozen, yep. Made in Japan. Even like I said, even the little silver tops say Japan on them as well. Good thing that was paper. Jim just woke me up. Did I miss anything? Last thing you sold were feed sacks. Oh, yeah, just a few. Like everything. Feed sacks, I think, were the very first thing I did. Oh, girl. Oh, you're so funny. You kill me, Judy. Yeah, there's several pieces I've done. Did I put a start in? Yeah, I put 16. Okay. Yeah, so this is and I love the box, but the candles on each side, look, it says 29 cents there. Christmas tree ornaments. You got the bells down one side and around the top there. Just a really, really cute little set of ornaments. $16 is the starting price on them. The box, let's see, where's my one at right there? The box is about about 5.5 inches by about 4.25. Judy's like, whoopsie. Robin is in first at 16, and then Gail has come in. You'd have to be 17, Gail, but Robin is in at 16. I am going to get my last call ready. Yeah, I wanted to save this box because, I mean, the boxes are like, sometimes the boxes sell for as much as the ornaments, which is crazy. There again. I do have the bigger boxes with that are like the trees and all that kind of stuff. But I hate shipping big mercury glass ornaments because they can just pop in the heat, right now. I think I'll hold off on those closer to Christmas because I do have some really neat ones. But the big striped ones and things, New glasses. This is an old pair of vintage glasses that I've had for quite some time, but yeah, I put them on today because they don't have a bifocal in them, and I can see out of them without having to worry about raising my glasses up and down, which works out really good. And we're going to mark that sold to Carol at 16. Or not Carol, I'm sorry. I said Carol. I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at the one before Carol. Robin. It is going to Robin. Let me find it right here. At 16. Robin C. You are so welcome. These are really cool, Robin. Really, really cool ones. I like them. I like that size. All right, next are salt and pepper shakers. It'll be a choice on salt and pepper shakers. And did somebody ask me to show something and I didn't do it? Y'all know I have a memory of a goldfish, okay? Oh, yes, I know the feeling. They've got the air conditioner just popping here. Let me find them. Here they are. I gotta get a drink, guys, just real quick. That darn tooth is giving me problems again. Yeah, I still got that darn tooth, guys. It's still hanging in there. And when I say that, literally hanging in there. I was looking for that piece of paper that I had that thing wrote down on, but I can't find it. I'll figure it out, though. So, no, it's two different sets. Two different sets, Judy. And Judy, you know what? A lot of places are doing that at estate sales. They have prices on each one. Isn't that crazy? I mean, yeah, that's just crazy. I don't understand why that's like that, but they are on some pieces selling them separate, yeah. So we have the little Santa heads. I don't know who makes these. I couldn't find them online. There's nothing on the bottom. Just from the look of the bottom, and they might have a little bit of age to them, but not like a crazy ridiculous amount. Right here there is like an extra little piece of porcelain or ceramic on his hat. I don't know why, but it's there. It is a 3-holer and a 2-holer, so we got salt and peppers there. So this is one of the sets, and it is about 2.5 inches tall. Let me get the start finished here. These are going to be $8 start a set. A set, Miss Judy. Get them about. Or these two little girls here. Now these are marked on the bottom. They do say Japan, and their little holes are back here. 3 and 2 again. And these measure right around 3.25 inches tall. I don't see anything wrong with either. You know, that one, the little manufacturer thing, it does have the red glazed over top of it, so it is a manufacturer thing. These here are these little girls, one in yellow hat, one in blue hat. Really, really cute. You could put these in some pretty neat displays. And I don't know, I just look at these and I think, how cute would that be as an ornament? You know, just taking some string down through the holes and tying a knot and then hanging it up. How cute would he be as an ornament? You know, I mean, you can do salt and peppers like that, guys. It would look really neat. Get Gail in at 8. I'll take all the peppers. You'd be elbowing through everybody. I want all the peppers. You have a duplicate hair like the girls. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Well, let's just get last call in there. Those girls are really cute. We'll get last call in and we'll say sold. I didn't see anybody else coming in. So, Gail, would you like the girls or the Santas? I'm thinking it's the girls. You might take both. I don't know. But they are really cute. You can make tassels out of them. Oh, yes. See? Of course, the girls. See, this is, you know, I don't really listen to music and stuff when I go down the road and doing things. I have all these thoughts, Marilyn, that come through my head on patterns and different things. And I was driving down the road one day and I thought, I don't know why I was thinking. I mean, I had been in an estate sale and there was quite a few salt and pepper shakers there. But I thought, you know, those could be ornaments. The gal behind you want the salts. I want the salts. I've got you down for the Girl Scout. Would anybody else like to have the Santas at $8? If you do, the Santa is number 7. All you'd have to do is type in 7 and you can get the Santa shakers for the $8. Number 7. And you get the salt and the pepper. The salt and the pepper. Next piece, guys. Let's do those. Since Judy is awake, we'll do. Oh, because I know Judy collects these things, so I can't remember if she's seen all of these or not. I think the elephants I've had on before. I don't know if I've had the other 2 little dogs on or not, because I bought so many of them. I set some back, and I just bought way too many of the collection. I didn't even realize I didn't have the tape off of this one. Just felt it. Sometimes that tape that they use, I don't know, sometimes it can hide itself really good. Put it in my little tape pile over there. So going to do the little Japan ashtrays. One of them does have a hairline crack just in the top. It doesn't go all the way through to the bottom. At least I don't see it anywhere, but it does have a little hairline, but for what he is great, you know. So they're going to start out at $12 each. Ashtrays, right. And this is the elephant, which look at the paint on that. Sort of jungly like or camouflage with the orange mama and babies. This one measures 4 inches long, 2.5 inches tall, and we're looking at right around 2.75 inches from front to back. So you have a choice of the elephant days. And there is made in Japan. And elephant day? See, I think so. Now this is the one that has the little hairline on it, but he is a polka dotted dog. And you see his little hairline right here. But it doesn't go like all the way down and through to the underside. It's just right there. But he is a little bulldog, and he is polka dotted. And I think he's wonderful. Even with that, I didn't even care because he's just wonderful. And then look at this little guy here. He has the little cigarette holder as well as a place for ashes. And a little puppy dog. Hi, Miss Amy and Mr. Chuck. How y'all doing? Nice to have you. And he is marked. And you can also see he also has an impression of it there too. Made in Japan. And this one is the smaller of them. This one is side to side here. You're looking at about 3.25, and height wise, right about 2 inches. His eyes are a little off. If you see his eyes, it looks like it should be over here. But I'm wondering if you could scrape that. I don't know. And put his eye back in the right place. I don't know, but he's still pretty cool. And this little guy, I don't know if I gave you front to back. He is we'll say 3.25 front to back, and he is right about 2.25 tall. Packing up. 4 months old. Oh gosh, I seen him on Instagram. He's so cute. So let's get last call in there. So last call is in, and I'm with Amy and Chuck at 13. And it is a choice between the polka dotted dog. Now remember, he does have that little hairline going on there. Little Cracker Jack hairline. Or the little elephants are so, so sweet. Like that one. Now that's the this is the biggest of the 3, which, it's not huge by any means, but it's just really cute. And then you got this little doggy here that holds your cigarettes. Wow, where? That's a lot of work. Oh, I know, Chuck. Y'all are moving to Florida. I'm coming to Florida, Amy. I'm going to stay with you and go to Disney. I've been to Disney in Florida. It's pretty cool, but it was like back in the 90s. I got married in Florida once, and at Clearwater Beach, and we went to, I can't remember if that's a Disneyland or Disney World. I can't remember. I don't know. Amy wants the Elefantes. Let me find, right there it is. And you got them at 15. And we will set that right there. Sun and sand. And Miss Judy, would you like either of the others at your 14? The little dog cigarette holder or little doggy polka dotted ashtray? Well, both of them are ashtrays, but just let me know if you'd like either of those. You couldn't survive in Florida weather. Oh, I'm telling you. Sun and sand. Miss Judy, did you hear what I said? Did you fall back asleep, Judy? Oh, she's gonna pass. Okay. For a soap dish. Oh, how cute. Yes, that would work. How stinking cute. Well, I'm gonna bring him. I'll bring him back at the end, and we'll see what we do with them. Because I can't keep all this stuff. Let's see. Let me go back down here. Write these down. I can't remember. I think I started them at 12. I think. We went to 14 last bid. Okay. I have to keep it all. I'm going to. She fell asleep by typing. Forgot the other S. She's just sort of dozing in and out a little bit. Guys, I don't know about you, but, and y'all know I say this every time, I love things in carts. I love seeing little animals doing like doing like this. Like it's got little wheels. It's a little cart, and she's pushing her babies in that little cart, and she's sugared, and so are babies. So is the grass down here. It is made in Japan. It is a stinking cute piece. Add it to my animals. It will go right along great with them. And if I had room for it, I would keep it, because very seldom do you find one where the flowers are still great, on them, and she's still been connected and not on, they've not been decapitated or anything like that, depuppetated, or however you want to call it, decapitated. So yeah, really, really cute. This one's going to start at 14. Let me give you a size. Aren't they? Oh my gosh. I just thought they were 4 inches across, and that's from her little tail over to the side of the grass. And then with her being the tallest part of it, about 2 3/4. Isn't that just the stinkingest, cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at their little faces. Like, oh, slow down, lady. Kids. Hi, Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann likes little things like this too. Stinking cute. Exactly. A lot of times when you find these, I checked it over really good. Them little flowers are usually, one of them's broke off somewhere, or it's got a big issue. I don't mind just a little flea bite out of them, I don't mind that, but I don't like when a whole petal's gone and all that. These are good. These are good all the way around. Even got the little bit of sugaring right on the edge of the leaves and everything. So last call's going in. and sold to carry in. Let me have a dog with a cart right here. Congratulations. I mean, I know just, I mean, I've moved so many times. It's just unreal in my world. But moving, I hate moving. Oh my God, it is the worst thing in the world. I hate moving. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But you're going from one place to totally another place. It's going to be great. You're going to do awesome. And mine's always been rush jobs where I've had to rush and move, and just throw stuff in boxes every different direction. I don't like that. This one here is going to be a $9 start. And it is the little pelican. I was going to see if his little eyeball glowed. Can't remember. I know he does because of his color. I don't think it does. Can't get dark enough to look through the sunglasses part. I don't think he does, but he almost looks like it. I don't know. Can't tell. Can't tell 100%. But he's $9. He is a little, like a little trinket box. Really cute. It's got the enamel all done on the inside. Really nice one. Really, really nice one. Let me see if I can do it. Got the rhinestones all the way around. His feathers there on his wings. Got the enameling done. His eyes are rhinestones. Isn't he cool? Sort of like a Limoges. Yeah, he's not Limoges by far, but he is he is all done up nicely on the inside, where sometimes they're just sort of clear, white. They're not been any color, but he's color matches the outside, sort of that marbly look. Yeah, but sort of. He is cool. He is a cool one. He measures. He measures about. Where's his tails at? There's his tails. He's almost 2.5 inches. So we're going to say right in between 2.25, 2.5, and he is 1.75 inches tall. If you have one of those little miniatures cabinet or something like that, he would fit just perfectly in there. And his colors are just great. Real like, what would you call that? Sort of marbled and metallic-y like, and everything. He's just really, really cool. Look at the swirls on his. I guess it makes it look like he has feathers. Just a cool piece. I even learned how to spell pelican. Didn't know how to spell pelican, but yeah, I'm not the best speller in the world. Oh, how cool is that, Judy? That is an excellent idea to have the stem come down like that. Huh. That's a neat one. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, let's do this one. This one here. This one here is this little bunny. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Now, I used to paint a lot of ceramics and porcelains and different things back in like the 80s, early 90s time. And this was one of the rabbits. This is not one I painted, but I painted a lot of them like him. There's a whole set. There's this one with his head turned all the way around. There's one of where he's laying on his back with his feet up in the air. And then there's other ones, all different positions. It's just really, really cute. And this person did a really good job of painting this. It is marked on the bottom TK. I had a lot of stuff from TK, and the antique store I went to with Mom on Thursday is where I got the other TK stuff, and I picked this one up as well. So TK must be somebody around the area that maybe somebody bought a lot of her stuff, or maybe it's her selling her stuff, or so. I know there's in the town there is a big ceramic shop there that actually sells online on eBay and everything. Has a really neat YouTube channel, or not YouTube, but Instagram. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head for some reason. Can't think of the name of it. But really cute little. Started it out at $6. I think these were right around 3 inches, if I remember. Yeah, 3-inch, the 3-inch bunny. Yep. Just a cutie patootie. Little pink nose there. Just a cutie patootie. Okay, this is the next piece. Let me make sure I got this right. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. This is, okay, it's a nut. And the nut is spelled T-A-G-U-A. I don't know how to say that. So let me spell it. T-A, let's say, G-U. Well, I did something wrong. Lost my chat. What the heck? Hang on. I gotta see if I can find my chat back. There it went. T-A-G. Okay, it should be popping up there. This is how it's spelled. And this next piece is made, carved, hand carved. I'm not really sure what the I thought I did a screenshot of that one, but yeah, probably not. I'm not that smart. But anyway, let me show it to you. It is a very, very old piece. Isn't he cool? I think I may have got him the same time I got that boat. That's how long I think I've had him. Dang it, let me go and see if I did do a screenshot of it. I don't think I did. But maybe I did. I don't know. No, I didn't. Dang it. Ding, ding, ling, ling. But anyway, in the one that I found that was most like this one, they were calling this piece Bakelite. I don't know because I don't have my stuff to test it, so I'm not 100%. Even his beak. But we're going to give him a start. What's going on? Well, I got my alarms. Uh-oh, time for bed. Oh, bye, Avery. Thanks for being here. I will probably get your package done up because I think that piece will actually fill your box pretty good. But isn't he cute? That's that Tega nut. I don't know. But yeah, he is a total of about 3 3/4 inches. Really neat piece. And he's on a piece that looks like walnut, maybe, or maybe it might be a part of the tree that the nut comes on. But it sort of reminds me of walnut, a dark wood. And it's the old cork stopper is on there. Pretty cool. Got the glass eyes. Let me get my last call ready. Let's see, Carol's at 16. Judy is at 17. Carol is back in at 18. Last call went in. So this will be... Oh, bye, Amy. Happy packing to you, too. Hope everything goes good. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I don't know what I could do, but let me know. I'd do whatever. Carol is out, so we're going to say sold to the lady in the second row. She's a Judy and a Jim, this I know. Congratulations. And let me write that down. Judy Joe and Jim. Judy, my granddaughter was helping me put tags on boxes. I watched her last Tuesday. She wasn't feeling real great, but she thought it was exciting to get to help me, print packages. She helped me cut out the labels and all that kind of stuff. And I said, go out there and get me Judy, Joe, and Jim's box, and let's get a tag on it. And she goes, Grandma, I can't read your handwriting. She didn't know how to read cursive, which is sad. But she is only 8, so I guess. But I said, well, look here. This is a J in cursive. She looked at me like I was crazy. She goes, that's a J? And I'm like, yeah, that's a J. She thought I was the craziest person in the world. Well, that don't look like no J. I dropped my phone. Yep, I did. And then we got them all together on Tuesday and went to the post office. Next we are going to do this here. Now there are 3 of these, and I know I've had these on before, but I think I was selling them separate last time. And guys, I've just decided that after I have something a while, I may just start grouping things up and doing it that way too. And I don't look like I wrote this one down, but it is the shoe, like the button hole, button uppers. the little shoe hooks. It helps you button your shoes. And I know, it is. They'll regret it in the end. A lot of the things will be shoe hooks. I know, I think in my video I couldn't think of the word hook, Greg, and I called them shoe button uppers. You're gonna get all three of them at 15. That makes them $5 a piece. So that's a really good price on them. One has the celluloid handle, and then the other two have like the decorative. This one is decorative around the bottom, the little eye up there. So you're going to get all three of them, and I started them out at 15 for the set of 3. Don't look like I wrote them down, so we will have to make sure we write those down. They look like little latch hooks. Yeah. Well, they used to have like the little buttons, and they were more round, like a half marble like, and they would hook around them, and I guess they would run this through the hole and then grab the button and pull it back through, is from my understanding of it. Cool hooks. Better write them down. And they were 15. I'm gonna lay them down right over there. And we are going to do, come on now, where's it at? This one. This is up next. Let me get rid of that $15 because do you have any Victorian? I don't have any, whoops, wrong one. I don't have any Victorian shoes right now to go with. They didn't teach my kids. Yeah, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Lynn, that's really good. Which they still did here. I know. I was so glad that it looks like they were moving right along. I went through, Greg, and looked at everybody's package to make sure that it was moving, and everybody's package was at least moving. Yeah, I am, Judy. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if that holiday in there messed them all up, and now hopefully this week's everything's going to be okay, because we had Juneteenth on Thursday when I did out for a couple packages, and then couldn't mail them when I got down there because it was closed because of Juneteenth. And I'm like, what? I didn't know that would shut the post office down, but it did. I didn't realize it was what is it, we considered a federal holiday? Is that? Goodness gracious. I cannot get my mouse to move. There it went. Okay, this next piece is starting at $9. And it is this little Santa setting. And he just sets perfectly. A little package right here or something in his hands would look really cute. Now, he does have this little clip on the bottom where he can clip to whatever you want him to clip to, I guess. I don't understand the clip unless, maybe stuck a notebook in there. Or like a little something that you clip a note or something and set him on the table. He does set perfectly flat, fine. Even with that right there, it's still flat in that area enough that He does sit, and then he is cold painted, so he's got a little place on the back of his hat there. Yes, I got mine. No, this is ceramic. This is cold painted. Here's a ceramic piece. His little gloves are green. Like I say, he is cold painted, so he's got that little bit of paint missing there. But you can touch that up. Even a little red marker, permanent marker, can touch that up if you want. And this is the bottom. I don't know where he's made or who made him or anything like that. I could not find him online anywhere. But he is a sweet, cute little piece. Yeah, Marie, I think that was Avery. Would have been in your hands on Thursday. Always a holiday of some sort, messing up the postal service. I am going to get my last call. I think it was your little angel. I remember right. The little metal angel she did. So last call went in, and we'll mark him sold. So this one is going to Marie. Let's see, Maria. Yeah, there it is. Put your name on that one, and thank you, and congratulations. Now, guys, I'm not political by any means. I'm not neither Republican or Democrat. I don't care about all that kind of stuff. Just whoever gets in there, please do a good job. That's all I ask. But I picked this little guy up, and I have had him in a show before, I think. Maybe last year or sometime. But I picked him up because he had a little Uncle Sam hat on, and he was an elephant like me, you know. That's why I picked him up. Oh yeah, they I don't know how many times Judy's and Jim's package has went to, was it a couple or so packages, Judy? Went to Puerto Rico. It's like, why would that go to Puerto Rico? I don't know. I don't know why. And then I've had packages go all the way up to like Alaska and then come all the way back down to New York, and then go all the way to back the other way to California. It's just crazy. But this little guy, I bought him because he was an elephant, and he looked sort of 4th of July, and he was an older honeycomb piece. Really neat. And it's just a little what was stuck on him was a little paper clip, but he's really cute. So we are going to start him out. I think I had to ask Siri what Republican, what party he belonged to, and I think they said Republican. I think, if I remember right. Or to Illinois instead of Kansas City. Exactly. Yeah. Just to go. I think it's just whatever truck is there, and they can get it out of that post office and say it's in transit. Yeah, that's their favorite thing. When I look stuff up, it says in transit. Now you can only be in transit for so long. And then he just closes just like that. And you can store him away flat. I started him out at $6. I was trying to see, he is a Hallmark. Don't see a date on him, just Hallmark. Huh. Hallmark 35 PF 81-2. Does that mean anything to you? Is that 81-2? Would that be like February of 1981? I don't know. I feel like he's a little older than that. But I just thought he was cute because of the little hat on his head. What is it? It looks like it says something on it. I don't know. Something on there. I don't know what it says. It says something. But let's just sort of write him down here. Let's see. Where's elephant honeycomb? Right here. Oh, Maria, you want that piece? I will put your name on it. I just like it because it reminds me of 4th of July. The way he's got the little hat and everything on. I will lay him right down here with the other things. So coming to you, Maria, we'll do, just so I know when I look back at things, we'll do last call and sold. I feel like a 3-hour tour from Sam to stranded on a desert island. Yeah, because you're really close to me. You know, I mean, like within a couple hours or so of me. He's got an American hat. That's all that matters. That's right. Yeah, I agree. All right, I've got your name down on him. And let me set him down here too as well. So we're try to keep these things halfway manageable. Now, these little things here are just stinking cute. I did repair one of them. It's only because her wings to me just weren't setting quite right. So I reset them, and they look better proportioned on her body. And it's these little spun cotton angels with the what do you call that stuff? That sheer fabric. Now on the bottoms right here, it says GRABOW. Is that Garbo? Something like that. But they are a brand, a vintage. And you can either pick the blonde or brunette. I bet it's actually black hair, looks like. Isn't she cute? Yeah. So they are vintage pieces, and they are going to start out at $12 a piece. They are really, really cool. Let me tell you, they're a nice size little angel. Not tiny. They're not those little bitty ones. So across on this one here, it looks like she is about 4.5 inches across, and about 3.5 inches right in there. It's got the little vintage plastic, those little glittery things. And she's got her little book and her little halo on. Same here. Got her little book, her little, I guess she's a Carolyn, little halos. But if you look up that GRABOW, I think that's how it's spelled. No, that ain't right, Sandra Dawn. Sandra Dawn. Grabow. Yeah. Let me look it up for you. This phone is just not recognizing my face today. I wonder if it's the glasses. Grabow. Oops. Did I spell that right? Probably not. Probably not. That's the this piece here is the they made them out of the pipe. I mean, like, pipe uh things, and I can't. That's what the pipes that shoot they used, I guess, to clean them. There. God, I know I've seen them in here, and now I don't see a darn one of them. But they handmade these out of that, and you can choose either the one with the dark black hair and that is spun cotton heads on them, or the blonde. Yeah, pipe cleaners. Yeah. But they're the paper, like, cylinder of them or something. I don't, but yeah. And we're going to do last call. And I when I first got these, I looked them up and I found it. And now I don't, you get on there and you find something and then it's just gone. It's like, these are vintage. Yeah, no, these are definitely vintage. But aren't they cute? I'm with Cheryl at 14. I did put my pipe cleaner in. Or my last call. Either way you want to call it. I did put my last call in. Maria says out. So we'll mark sold. And Cheryl, would you like the blonde or the one with the black hair? Yeah, that's our vintage. They're handmade, but all the stuff is vintage. That's on. Let me put it that way. The little spun cotton heads. Now, I don't know when they were made. It's probably been a while, I would think. My mom gave me these. There's the old pipe cleaner backs on them too. Again, the pipe cleaner back. They're just really cool. And it's got the like the little foil books and stuff on them. She wants them both. Okay, let me lay them down right over here. Oh, sorry about that. Just about knocked y'all off there. Let me put this back on this. So forget that goes to that. I am just banging things around left and right today. Let me tell you. And you wanted both of them at 14. I've got that down. Okay. Hi, Christine Jones. So, Cheryl, congratulations. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Now, these are not old, but they are super cool. So this one says 1980 on them, and it looks like they were from somebody named CJ in 1989 because it is wrote on the back. But it's the little blower Santas. I thought these would look cute on a tree. Or if you want to make a little package up for a kid or something like that, for Christmas. These are your old world Santas from the 80s. Right down, see right down there in the corner, it says 1980 on it. So they were made back in the 80s. Let me see how I have these. I think I have these together. Yeah, these are together. So you're going to get both of them. And they are starting at $7 for the pair. You're getting them both. $7 for the pair. I'm lagging a little bit here. Let me see if I can catch myself up. There we go. So you do get them both, little noisemakers, making a cute little, stocking stuffer piece for the kids at Christmas. If you don't like the blower in there, you could take it out and just use the Santa face in your junk journaling or different things like that. You could turn them into ornaments. But you do get both of them. Santa, I got them down here. Santa party blowers. All right, we'll move on to the next piece. We'll come back and show everything that hasn't sold at the end. We are going to start on the wooden ornaments. I have 3 bags this week of wooden ornaments. 2 bags are the bigger ones, and there's 5 in each bag. And then 1 bag is the smaller ones, and there's 10 in it. But they're all going to be priced the same. So it'll be a choice. And $14. And it'll be a choice. And this one, I'll start by showing them. This will be bag number 1. And it's also, I'm calling it white because most of the ornaments, like the little train is white. The snowman's white, of course. But you do get, now these are some of the pieces I still have left from the lady, you remember, guys, that numbered her pieces, and she had, I don't know how many of them I bought. She had a lot. But so you got the little train. And then I thought this was really cool. And these are Kurt Adler's, okay? Merry Christmas. That is so stinking cute. If you made a wreath and stuck this in it with a bow, I mean, look how cute that would be. You could do all of those. This is for the whole group. Start at $14, you get all of these. These wooden ornaments are going stupid crazy as well online. I just seen a set. I think there was, what was there, 14 or 16 of them or something like that. It went for over $100. And it's no different than what I have. I mean, I've got some of the exact same ones that were in that group. And then you got your little snowman, little setter. Now these do set flat. You can take the string off if you want, and they will sit. So you'll get this one as well. And look at this one. The fireplace. How cute. It will set by itself. So if you wanted to set it and have some other little things around it or whatever, you could do that too. And this little house. And they put the tree in the back. I don't know. Maybe they felt like it needed more decoration in the back. But yeah, little house, little chimney. So those are the 5. You get the house, the fireplace, the snowman, the train, and the Merry Christmas. That's the 5 pieces in lot number 1. You can choose what lot you want. So let me put these back in here so we don't mix. I don't mix the lots up. And these are all from that lady. They're numbered on the bottom. And the little train. And they all have their little hangers. So, and I'm calling this one the white set because, most of the ornaments are white. Or you can call it number 1, however you want. And then the next set, I'm calling it red because most of it is the reds, but it is also set number 2. And it is the bigger ones as well. You get this guitar. You will get a horse, rocking horse. You will get a soldier with a guitar. See the thing? Guitars. And then you got this little soldier guy sitting down with a candy cane. And you have this soldier guy, and he's got a harp. So you got 3 different soldiers, a horse, a rocking horse, and a guitar. And that's for this whole group. I mean, there's 5 pieces in group number 2. Now, the last group is a group of 10, only because they're smaller. And I mean, guys, on these wooden ornaments, I give all different prices for them. I might have went to one sale and got a box full of them for a certain amount, and then I may have had to pay $2 a piece for them. I never know. So that's why the prices they're always different depending on which ones they are, because that's where I sell things by what I buy them for, not for what really they sell for online. But I always let you know what they sell for online, so you know what kind of deal you're getting. Now this little set here, these are the miniatures, and there's a little Merry Christmas in there. Cutie. You're going to get a drum, a little angel with the yarn hair, a little lady shopping with a present. You got a bale, a Santa, a Mrs. Claus, soldier, a monkey. I love him. A monkey and a snowman. I tried to make, this set a little bit of everything, So, and if you're interested, like when Avery sent me that picture of the necklace thing, these would be perfect size here. You could do a really cool Merry Christmas in the center, and then do go to Goodwill or something like that and just pick up some beaded necklaces. I don't know what they sell them for there because I don't really have a Goodwill around here. But that, going quite a ways. Kansas City has Goodwill. Flagell is at 14, and that's the 10 pieces in that bag. So, Merry Christmas, soldier, monkey. I love the monkey guy. Little snowman. And these look like they're about 1.5 inches, something like that. Yeah, about 1.5 inches. A bell. You got Mr. and Mrs. Claus of those. You got like a little shopping lady. She's got like a little present in her hand there. a little drum. And then you got the little angel with the yarn hair. And those are these 3 different sets you have to pick from. This one does have 10 pieces. The other 2 only have 5, but they have much bigger wooden pieces in it. And I'm going to get my last caul ready. And then, so you have 10 of the smaller pieces. That's lot number 3. Lot number 2 is the one with the soldiers, the rocking horse, and the guitar. It's lot number 2. And then the one with the mostly the white pieces, the big Merry Christmas. It's got the fireplace, all that good jazz in it. It is lot number 1. So you just need to let me know what lot you would like. And last call went in. We're going to mark it sold. So Gail, I just need to know which lot you would like. Lot number 1. Lot number 2. Or lot number 3. And you can take more than one. You take whatever you want. Let me find the wooden ornaments here. Lot number 3. So that is this one. Congratulations. So that is the littles. The little ones. So I do have the 2 other ones available. The one with mostly the white ornaments is number 34. It'll be $14. And the one with the red, the soldiers, the guitar, that's the red set, and it is lot number 2, and it will be number 33. So just let me know whether you want 1 or 2. Let me know the number. Number 34 is the white ones, and number 33 is the red ones. $12 a set. I'm going to set that back there for right now. If anyone is interested in any of those. Let's do the butterfly 33 and 34, Maria. At the 14. I have you down for those, Miss Maria. I'll leave them right there with those. Okay, that works out great right there, actually. And congratulations and thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now let's do those butterflies. I got 3 butterfly brooches. They are all really, really cute. You are so welcome. I thank you very much. I picked these up on Thursday with my mom. She went around the corner and didn't see them. And I did. Oh, shoot. So this one here, let me get a start on them. It's a choice on them. They're all going to start out at $8 each. So whichever ones you pick. This one is about 2 1/4 inches. It's got all of its rhinestones all the way around. The Aurora Borealis, sort of that thermoset plastic with the enameled center with the pearl for its head there. And then this is the back on that one. And then this one here is really pretty too. I like it a lot. There was one of them marked. One of them was marked. This one here is next. Now it also has a bell on the back here where you can run a necklace through if you'd like. I don't think that one did. The other one did. No, but you could. I mean, you could put it through the pinhole. But yeah, so then there's this one here. The first one I'm calling blue. This one I'm calling gold. Yeah, Judy fell asleep earlier. Yeah, this one says Monet. I really like that one too. It's the wires, the weaved wires there. And that one is about 1 3/4. It's almost 2 inches. Nice, very pretty piece as well. This one was right about 1 3/4 as well. This one's the gold one. This silver and the gold. It's also got some enameling and everything on the leaves of the butterfly. And then this one here, I think, is the big boy. These are so, so pretty. This one's 2 1/4 inches. Very, very pretty. These look really nice, like, clipped to a pillow, a purse. I had them setting in the fruit earlier. You can clip them on curtains, in with your silk flowers or anything like that. I think the bugs and butterflies look great all over the place. Got Greg in at 8. I am going to get last call. If you want to tie back a little curtain, just clip or pin a little butterfly to it. That's really cute too. So it is a choice: blue, gold, and silver on those. Last call went in, and we're going to say sold. And Greg, would you like the blue? It's also blue and gold, I should say. But this one we're calling gold, and then this one we're calling silver. And we did 8 on those. He will take them all. That'd look cute on your hat, Greg. Just telling you. Just letting you know. I will put those back for you, Greg. Right there, just like that. Now, let's do these, I think, real quick, because I think they're on this page as well. Yeah. So I've got these little bells, and they're painted like flags. Aren't they cute? They remind me of like the old bells that they used to hang on doors above the top when somebody would come in at those old stores. So I've got those, and they're painted 2 different ways. Let me get a start on these. You're going to get both of them. You're going to get them both. And these are pretty good size, actually. Let me tell you how big they are. They're not little tiny bells. And they're a nice size bell. I think they would be really neat hanging on a doorknob or in a window. So from metal top to metal bottom, you're looking at about almost 2 3/4 inches. The opening on the bottom is 2.5 across. They're really cool. Got the sort of jute, I guess, or what I would, as I growed up, we called binder twine. Hay bale twine or whatever. And you have the one like this with the stars at the top. Same bell, this painted different. Judy's a 10. Just really cool. Going to get my last call ready here. If I don't have anyone come in, they're going to Miss Judy Joe and Jim. Mark them sold. Sold to Miss Judy Joe and Jim. 10. Joe and Jim. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Now, we're going to get into, and thank you very much. We're going to get into the ephemera, and it is the old cookbooks. There is going to be 3 in each set. Oh, Tammy's gonna get them. Uh-huh. Judy Joe, Tammy Joe, Jimmy Joe. No, Jimbo. I love it. These are, I have so many. If y'all are interested in old cookbooks, do let me know, because I have a lot of old cookbooks, all the way back to, I'm not really sure anymore, because I know I've sold some, but at one point I had them all the way back to the early 1900s into the 70s. So some of them are in great condition. Some of them may have a little rip on the page or something like that. This one here, let's see, how do I have them wrote up here so I know which ones are which? Okay. This is lot number 1 right here. Okay, so lot number 1 is this one here. It has, and now it does have like a little bite, I guess. I mean, a tear on the corner there. It is Christmas recipe 1953. It is from the gas company, Central Electric Gas Company. Excuse me. There's the inside. It's got pictures of people inside. Just different recipes all the way through. Batty Joe. The country kitchen brown bread, golden nut bread, coffee cake lace. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know why. And then it's got a filling and everything that I guess you could put. It's got apples and raisins and all this other kind of stuff you could put in to your breads. It's got places. There's devil cake, apple cake, and then it has all different recipes. This is from, there's mint snowballs, dream squares, pecan tea goodies, frosted chocolate nut drops. There's just all different recipes, cookies, oatmeal refrigerator cookies. I don't know if y'all ever had those. Here's spirits cookies, crisp and tender pattern cookies. And then there's saltwater taffy, candied grapefruit pills, English toffee, pecan rolls. Yeah. And then and it does have some staining in the book, but it's from 1953. Really cute little Christmas piece. Oh, I didn't put a start in on these. Sorry about that. Starting at $12 for the 3. Then there's this pretty cool one here, delicious nourishing dishes. This is a Nabisco shredded wheat cookbook. There's your advertising on the back. These are neat just to do on a shelf like this and do, the advertisings. It's got this, let's see. Yeah, this one has pictures. I like pictures. So you start with remember those big Nabisco? I don't know. Can you still get those? Shredded wheat? I think you can. But these were remember the big ones. I remember a date on this one. I think I looked for a date on this and I couldn't find it. So I was thinking by the way things were wrote and then the pictures and the way it looks, the photos and everything in it, I think it's from the 50s. But it even gives you a look into the factory of how they were made. And then all of these different recipes. Savory veal cutlets. Cornflowers, I don't know, cabbage rolls. There's just a lot of different recipes. And also in this set, you get Idle Hour Cookbook. This is how to cook with the gas turned off. This is the 1940s. I love the pattern on these. And look at the ladies walking her dog. There's a brooch like that. It reminded me of that brooch. But yeah, there's the copyright 1940 on it. And bunches and bunches of different recipes in this one. There's a baked apple and pineapple, oven cooked pumpkin, fruit salad dressing, cabbage and pineapple salad, navy bean soup, oxtail soup, cream of tomato soup, curl sauce for meat and fish, spiced tongue, Italian steak, tapioca prune pudding. Yeah, it's all in here. Pie crust, peach pies, different. So this is lot number 1. Make me something good. That's lot number 1. Your next lot number 2. There again, a little rough around the edges on this one. Still really cool. This has holiday menus in it. I can get the pages to turn here. Look at the pictures. Oh, old-fashioned holiday. Cheese soup, turkey, and ham. Let's see, cranberry spice puffs. Here's some Christmas goodies. Let's see, chicken and popovers, Hawaiian salad, banana cream cake. Ooh, banana cream cake. That sounds really good. And that one. So that's one of them you get. And then this one here it's dessert time. Look at the back. Yeah, I think this one is the 50s. 1953. It's a Jell-O. Excuse me. Old Jell-O cookbook with different recipes. A basic clear Jell-O. There is apricot treat, thrift Jell-O cream, Jell-O dolls, but Jolly Jump Ups, fruit salad molds. Oh, I wonder if they have any of those tuna mold things. I don't. That's what this is. Seal test, that what I just showed you. And it gives you some pictures with some step-by-step type things, in it. There's some drinks. shortcuts with Jello. There's just a lot. There's a lot of really cool recipes in them. What is that? That looks interesting. A parfait pie parade. Oh, that sounds really good. Lemon parfait pie, cherry parfait pie, strawberry parfait pie. Sure lemon meringue pie. Oh, sure, I'll take some. Sure. And that's in lot number 2. And then lot number 2, there's also this one, Coffee Facts for the Home Economist. And it tells you about coffee and things you can do with it. And I don't see a date. 1945 on this one, right there. And it has a table of contents, a history, growing, blending, roasting, all that kind of good jazz, using vacuumed cans, buying for the family. And then it's got these recipes in it. And it is coffee souffle, coffee almond frosting, coffee floating island, coffee pudding, or coffee fudge pudding, coffee caramel sauce, coffee sponge cake, burnt almond coffee whip, coffee nut muffins. Ooh, that sounds sort of good. And refrigerator coffee ice cream are the, like I said, it's got all your telling you about coffee and how they do everything to it. But then in the back, it has all of these recipes that you can make coffee flavored coffee almond frosting. That just sounds really good. And there's the refrigerated coffee ice cream down there at the bottom. That sounds really good. And the graphics are really cool. Really, really cool on it. So that is lot number 2. They started at $12 for the lot. This one here is lot number 2. If anyone is interested in that one, and you get all 3 of the books. And then this one here is lot number 1. Backwards on that one. I know it's the wrong time of year for cookbooks, but for me anyway, I think, because this is the time of year. We're not in the house a whole lot, but we are making stuff for picnics, and there are some pretty good things in here for that. Next, now this one would probably be cheapest to send, even if you'd bought something else, to send it media mail, because it is a rather thick book, and it would be a lot cheaper media mail, even being a second package. And it's going to start at $15. And this is your Martha Stewart Encyclopedia of Crafts. And it was originally, to buy it, it was $35 when it first came out. But it's got a lot of really neat crafts in it as well. I can't show you all of them, but the book is in like really, really good shape. Shows you how to make paper flowers. Goodness gracious, there's everything. Look at the garland, the origami pieces, things you do with shells, nuts, even has mosaic making, just a matting and framing, jewelry making is in here, and beading. Really cool pieces. Cool. What is that? Air dry clay. How to do that. Some soap, candles. Yeah, candles. calligraphy, dried botanical rubs from leaves and stuff. Just like if you had a big old tree in your backyard and you just loved the leaves, you could do some rubs from the leaves. But yeah, it's just a book full of, I mean, just so many really good ideas. Scrapbooking. Yeah, really, really neat stuff. But just think what you could do, Miss Pat. Like ideas in here for your basement. I love what they did with the shells and stuff, the baskets and the everything. Um, that was really cool. And then it's got all your patterns to things in the back that you would need. Your I get the hold of the page. Different, just I'm just not very tall today or something. Maybe my seat must have fell down. It's got all your different letterings and patterns. It's coming really handy when doing things. What I like is it has the calligraphy in it, and if you're wanting to do some fancy lettering and stuff, say for your Christmas projects and stuff, you could go in here and pull up each letter, how it's done, and write Christmas and all that good jazz. And look at these letterings here with the little flowers on them. I just think it's cool. I think it's cool. And then there's a thing on where you can make tags for, say, like your Christmas, your rubber stamps and stuff. But yeah, so that is $15. If anyone is interested in that, it is available. Let me write that down before I. Is it something I missed from the other side? Where you at, Martha? There she is. Yep. Let me put a little mark by that. All right. And got this little girl here, and then we have the photos left. So we have this little girl here. Let's give her a start. She's starting at $8. She's got the little plastic hands, and she's got the felt wreath. She is one of the styrofoams, and she is take that. That's where I had her numbered. I do try to number some things so I can keep sort of decent. This one's called Christmas Girl. She was a kit. Sure. Got the sequins beaded doll. See, cutie patootie. $8 on her. And where's my ruler? There it is. I had hid it from myself under my notebook. And she is 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall on the Christmas Girl. Let me see where she's at here. There she is. And I think the only thing I have left is the photos. Let me do this. Now, the photos, let me put the start in. Did it go? There it went. Okay, $6 each on the photos. There are some awesome photos for that. I'm trying to think if I have any more of these. This might be the last ones I have. I was just happened to be going through a box and I found these the other day. So, yeah. So I'm going to show them to you. They are all the cabinet cards, or they have the paper frame with them. It's a cabinet card here. Just very neat. Old fabric. Cabinet card. These are going to be $6 each. This one is number 1, and the card itself is about 6.5 by 4.25 on this one. That's number 1. Number 2, beautiful, beautiful piece. I don't know the year on it, but I'd say she's an oldie. Look at the flower. I don't know if this is a christening or looks like she has a little rosary. You can see it hanging down the front over here, and you can see right about here is a little cross. I don't know how close I can get where you can actually see that, but yeah, so she's say it's a christening maybe, christening or a can't think what they call it, maybe a baptism or something, I don't know, but that one is available, and the whole thing is about 9.25 inches. Now the picture itself is a 6 by communion. There you go. I could not think. 6 by 4. The picture that's number 2. And then I love this one. Now this one's all mounted on a card. It does, when you turn it, has that silvery like effect to it. It is right at 9 inches tall and 6 inches wide. Look at her. I don't know why she looks very, is she Italian maybe? I mean, I don't know. Love the dress. And look at the shoes. I don't know if I can show them to you or not. They're very pointed. They're like really pointed. But see what I mean? The silver like effect on them. And the big bouquet or corsage that she has on, how pretty, with the big bow in her hair. And all the ruffles. That's number 3. Now this one here, it still has its vellum that goes over it. To the thing like this. Look how the vellum has you can see her in it as well. There she is there. Love that table. Look at the shoes. Love the shoes. Very nice. Very, very nice. That one is number 4. And then I don't think in my preview, I don't think you could see this one. This little guy, look how cute he is. He or she. And it also still has the vellum in there. But I really love the little like paper frame like it's set into. Really pretty cool. So if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. I'll go through them one more time. The one I just showed you all the way back to the beginning. Let's go this direction. So number 1, and these are $6 each. Number 2, number 3, I see you, Carol. I can't get that paper. There it is. Number 4, and number 5. Jim's first piano recital. Judy, you're killing me. Putting my last call in. And we'll mark that sold. And Carol, I just need to know which ones you'd like. Number 1. I just think she's so pretty. She kills me. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number, so she says 2 and 5. So this would be, this one is number 5. And this one is number 2. I will put those for you right here. And I think those were the last pieces, guys. So we're going to go back over really quick on things. I get Carol wrote down here. Thank you very much, Miss Carol. Yeah, that's everything on that side of the page as well. Okay, so let's go through and let me show you the pieces that did not sell. Some pieces will be marked down because I think some of them have been in the sale more than once. So it's time to move things along, move along, move along, move along. Shoot. I gotta get my list set up here. And we're going to start. Oh, here. Okay. Here it is. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with this piece here. This piece was marked at $18. I'm going to lower the price to $14. Taking a pretty good chunk out of that. $14. It is the Japan anthropomorphic. Remember, she's her little nose does stick out. It's just not all painted. It does have some 3D to it. A little bird on top. It comes with a little spoon, and it's like a little jam jar, a little sugar. It would look really cute by a little, like if you have a coffee stand, and it's number 5. Excuse me. $14, number 5. There it is. And then here is the jar of button. These are tight top, and there's some mother of pearl in there. There's I don't know, all different kind of buttons. Mostly the tight top metal celluloid pieces are in here, but there are some others. I had priced this whole jar at $25. I'm going to mark it to 20. If anyone is interested, it is number 6 and it is $20. Number 6. I have the Santa salt and pepper shakers. Number 6 is going to Robin. Thank you very much, Robin. Let me write your name on that. And, oh, yeah, I got to mark it off my not sold. Now, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Little Santa salt and peppers. These were at $8. I'm going to mark them to 6, and they're number 7. $6, number 7. $6, number 7 on the Santa head salt and pepper shakers, which you could, remember we discussed, you could turn it into ornaments. I think they'd be cute done that way. Little tassels hanging off of your doors. Wonder if you could string them together like this, where you had 2 of them. That'd be cute too. Just hot glue them in a wreath. There you go. That's my solution for everything. You know, if you got too many, just make a wreath. Hot glue it in a wreath. The little pelican box. This here, really cute little enameled and rhinestone box. Got the green rhinestone eyes and then the rhinestones around his feathers there. Really cute piece. He was $9. Gonna mark him to 7. He's number 10. $7, number 10. The little brown rabbit. He was $6. Gonna mark him to 5. And he's number 12. $5, number 12. The beaded girl. She was $8. Marking her to 7. She's number 16. $7, number 16. That's sold. The little Santa party blowers. I had them at 7. I'm going to mark them to 5. And they're number 19. $5. You get them both. $5. Number 19. And these are, I think, would be really cute stocking stuffers, or if you want to take the blowers out and use them in your junk journaling and those kind of things. $5 for the pair, number 19. I have 2 of your dog ashtrays. I'm going to put them together, so you're going to get them both. I can't keep everything, guys. I'm going to do both of them for $15, number 22. $15 for them both, number 22. You get both of them. $15, number 22. And that's going to Carol. Congratulations, Miss Carol. Let's see. So let me mark those off so I don't think I still have those. The Martha Stewart book is still available. It was $15 and it's number 24. $15, number 24. That's the big encyclopedia piece. I would probably, if you bought something else, I would probably still ship it separate, unless you live in an area where it really isn't going to change. If it's going to change your shipping amount by a lot, I'll do it the cheapest way, and it's either send this in a second package as media, if that makes it cheaper, or if I just leave it all together. I'll check it both ways to see which way it is the least expensive for you. It was when it came out $35, but $15, number 24, and it's got its dust cover, everything. It's good. Whoops. Not ready for that yet. Oh, the Christmas tin. Now, this is a 1981 Avon Christmas tin. It's got your Christmas sceneries on there. Got your holly, and then it's got the lid that pops all the way off. It's not hinged. It's in really good shape. It is 1981 Christmas. I had it for $7. I'm going to mark it to $5. And it's number 26. $5, number 26. Anyone is interested in that one? $5, number 26. But you could put, candies or cookies or different things in it. It would be just great to do that, or a floral display. Carol Bloom, I see you for that one. I will put that one with your items. Thank you very much. Some of these, when I do that, I just break even on it. What was I asking? $7. I gave $5 for it, so I'm going to break even on it, and I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. It's hard to go out and shop and know exactly what will sell. It is really hard to do that. So sometimes I pick things up that, I don't know. I have to try. And then the cookbooks. What did I do the cookbooks at? $12. I'm going to mark them to 10, and you're going to get 3 in each set. And I'm only marking these down. I haven't had these in a sale before, but I've got so many old cookbooks. So one set. This is set number 1, and it is number 30 for $10. You get all 3 of the old cookbooks for $10. That is a really good deal. That's like what, $3.33 each, point whatever. And then this one here is also $10. You get all 3 of them, and it's number 31. And this is 3 that you get with it. It's got the coffee one, which I think is really cool. So number 31 for this set, it's $10. You get all 3. Or number 30 for this set, and you get all 3 for $10. You're looking at 50s, 40s, and 50s on these cookbooks. Let's see. Number 31 is going to Carol P. Got it. Let me get that pulled out, and that is this one. That is this one, right? I'm sorry. Number 31. Nope, that is this one. Right here, sorry. So this is the number 31, Carol. Is this one correct? One with the coffee in it and everything. I just want to make sure. Did I do that right? Number 31. That's what it should be anyway, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yes, that's okay. That's one I have you down for. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And then what is next? Show that. And then there was the blue flocked bunny. This one's 7.5 inches tall. And I think it would be cute with a little, you could do a little necklace of little mini flowers, around him, all different colors. I just think that would be so cute. He is a bank. He is flocked. His little stopper, I don't know if that's original or not, but it does say made in China. So it could be original. Let's see, where did he go now? There he is. I had him for 14. I'm going to mark him to 12. If anyone is interested in him, he's number 13 for $12. 7.5 inches tall. Really cute. He is number 13 for $12. And I think that's everything, guys. Oh no, the photos. I had some photos left. I'm going to do all 3 of the photos. So you will get them, all 3 of the photos that were left. And we're going to do, Judy wants number 12. Oh, the little brown rabbit. Number 13 goes to, no, number 13 goes to Robin Boyd. That's the blue flocked one. I don't know if you were in here yet, Robin. He was one of the first pieces I showed. And then Judy, are you saying you want number 12? Number 12 is the little brown rabbit. He's $5. The little brown rabbit is $5, number 12. Is this the one you wanted, Judy? Or did you just put in a number? Or did you fall asleep and put in a number? Dozing off and hit a number? Okay, I see you retracted. Okay, gotcha. All right, got it. Got it. All right, so all 3. So this will be all for all the 3 photos that I have left. You get this one, this one, and this one. And we're going to do all 3 of them for $12, and they're number 41. All 3 of them for $12, number 41. You've been sleep bidden? And Carol Bloom took the other 3 photos. We'll put those with your other photos right there. Sam, send the bunny to Judy and bill me. Okay, I can do that. So the flocked bunny is Bill and going to Judy, Joe, and Jim. How nice. You are welcome. Thank you very much. Let's see. And then we have the three. I thought I showed everything, but I missed a couple things. Damn. So the three little shoe hooks, I had them for $15. I'm going to mark all of these. I'm going to mark these down, and they're number 42. And I'm going to do $10 on all of them. That is way less. I don't know if I broke even on that one, but $10. Number 42. I can't keep the stuff, guys. I don't have the room, so at the end of the sales, I'm going to be doing things like this, is just marking some things ridiculous prices. So $10, number 42, you get all three of them. Because I can't hold on to them. And sometimes I might lose a little, sometimes I might break even, sometimes I still might make a little. And that's okay. Because I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. That's just the way it goes. Now let me set this over here because that did not sell. All right, are y'all ready for this one? Y'all don't even know what's happening yet. Tee-hee, Judy, too late. He's coming your way. Ha. Tee-hee. All right. So there are items left, and I don't know if y'all want to do this or not. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. There are items that are left that I have had in other sales. I am now going to group those items all together, and they will come in one lot box set, only because it's like I said, I can't keep it. I can't, I don't have the space for it. And I do not want to get back in the situation where I was in, and I had so much stuff at one point. I don't have it like that anymore, but I don't want to get there again. So in this last lot of the day, you're going to get, there's certain pieces that I'm going to let go altogether. And if somebody wants them, great. If they don't, I understand. That's okay too. Let me get them all set up here. So it'll be everything that I show you now is available to you if you would like it for one lot set. I think it's that right there. Okay. So you will, in this lot, this is the last lot of the day, you will get the Santas. I had these at $5, but this is going to be all into this lot. So you get the Santa blowers. You're going to get the Santa salt and peppers. Those were at $6, so there's 11. And then we had the Pelican. It was 7, so there's 18. And then we had the little Christmas girl. Let me find her. Why is she always so hard for me to find? There it is. She was also 7. So we're going to put all of those together. So the Santa salt and pepper shakers, the Christmas girl, the Pelican trinket box, the 2 Santa party blowers are all going to be in this lot for one price. So I'm going to show you again. So you got the little Christmas girl. That's what she says on the bottom. So you're going to get her. You're going to get, and this has all the rhinestones. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I just can't keep everything. And there's that piece and the salt and peppers. And the 2 here. They're going to be $12 for all of it, number 50. $12 for everything, number 50. So everything I just showed you, $12, number 50. And I got Miss Carol Bloom for that one. Thank you, Miss Carol. I will set them right back here. They will all be coming in your box. And then the second lot, like this, will be these 3 cookbooks. I don't know if I've had them in another or not, but I have a lot of them. So you get all 3 of the cookbooks. You're going to get the anthropomorphic. I know I've had this one in another sale. The anthropomorphic jam jar with the little bird on her hat. She's in excellent condition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. She's got her little spoon. It is stainless steel Japan on the back. She is good. So you'll get her. So the cookbooks in this. And what do I have? Oh, there, this. And the little bunny rabbit. Yeah, I think that's everything. So those are the 3 pieces you'll get in this lot. And this lot is going to be $15. I know. That's just $1 more than what I had on just one piece. $15, number 51. If anyone is interested in those 3 pieces there. It's just one way y'all can get some good pieces at really inexpensive prices. And I have room, a little bit of room. So if anyone's interested in those 3 pieces, you get, or I should say 6, because you're getting all 3 of the cookbooks. You're getting those 3 pieces there. You're getting this little rabbit here, and you're getting the anthropomorphic, like jam sugar, however you want to use it. $15, number 51, and you get all, let's see, I guess it'd be 5 pieces actually. Number 51, $15. And that's it. That would be everything I'm going to set into lots. The only thing I didn't put into a lot was the Martha Stewart book. But otherwise, that's all in a lot. Robin Boyd. Oops. R-O-B. It will be coming to you. Congratulations to everyone. Congrats. Let me set that over here. I'm going to start doing that on some of the pieces, especially if it's pieces I've had in before, I think. That way, sort of frees up my shelf for other items. because I don't have that much shelf room anymore like I used to. But yeah. Let me set this book over here. Oh my goodness, that book is so heavy. I carried it around the antique shop just like it was nothing. But to lift it right now, it's like, wow. So I'm going to scribble this through because that did go. These left. And that. And that. Gotta remember to scratch these out. The beaded girl. Yep, she's gone. I'm going back and marking out the individual. I had it individual and put it into a lot. All right. So that left me basically just with the Martha Stewart book. Yeah. That works. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully we got some good deals and everything. And like I said, I think at the end of the sale, I'm going to try to do that sometimes, and you may remind me because, I have a memory of a goldfish. You may just ask me, are you going to do lots at the end of the sale? And I may. Now, I wouldn't hold off on a piece if you've never seen it before, hoping it's going to be in the lot at the end, because it probably won't be, because if I'm just now showing it, sneak it onto your daughter-in-law's bookcase. Oh, she would probably really like that. She loves doing little things like that too. She really does. I told my son today, I had to talk with him today. I said, April, she needs some me time, sometimes we get stressed and we just need some me time. And she's like, what can I do for her to have some me time? Because I'm telling you, it's nice to have. I will be getting everybody's invoices done tomorrow. And you should have your invoices by tomorrow evening at some point. I think last time, I think I had them out by like 4 or 5, somewhere in there. But yes, somewhere in there as we go along, you'll get them. If you don't have them by Tuesday morning, that's where we have a problem. We have been, all of us resellers, been having problems with PayPal invoices, and that's because PayPal is changing as a business. Your business accounts are changing. They're making it, I think, the way I understand it from reading all of it, which was several pages, a lot of pages. They're getting rid of business accounts and just making it all the same, where anyone can take payment from someone and send money to someone, and do all different kind of things. So if you haven't got an invoice, and I'm sure they'll get all the glitches straightened out when they get it all done. The invoices come tomorrow. And then if you pay by noon Central Time on Tuesday, it'll also go out on Tuesday. And then the last thing I wanted to remind you guys of, that July the 13th, I haven't heard anything, but I guess it's still on. The baby shower is, so I won't be having a sale on the 13th on Sunday. But I am going to have that Christmas craft sale on July the 9th in the evening. So that will be like my Sunday sale. That way, you don't have 2 sales to pay for. It sort of keeps it just 1 sale a week, if you buy things sort of that way. And the way I'll do that one is the sale will be on a Wednesday evening. I will pack everything and send invoices out on Thursday. And if you pay by Friday noon, just sort of the same thing, but just changing the days. Friday noon, then your box will go out on Friday. If not, then it won't go out to the following Tuesday or Monday. Sorry, Monday. Okay. Or even if you pay late, I guess I can still do Saturday. But Saturday, my postal service here closes at 11:30, so Central Time. So you'd have to make sure you paid way before that. So I knew I was going, and sometimes I don't get dressed on Saturdays if I ain't going anywhere. So, but there again, it only takes me about 15 minutes to throw on some clothes and put my glasses on down the road. I don't care. Just going to the post office. So, yeah, so I think that's the way we'll do that Christmas sale. And I have been bagging up. It's going to be a pretty good size sale. There'll be some things that'll be offer ups. There will be some things that are going to be just straight priced and sold. Just straight priced. Isn't that? I'm so glad you got that. Nefertiti spindle doll. Yes, that was a really, really cool piece. So, woohoo, Christmas, he says. Thank you guys for everything. And like I said, I will be back here next Sunday because that is just the phone work with me. That is the 29th. So I will be here on the 29th. Just trying to give a heads up for the 13th of July. Won't be having a sale, but we'll have one on the 9th of July. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. See you later. Have a good rest of your week. I'll get all your stuff to you as fast as I can. Bye, guys. See you later.